We praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. We give all praise to Olodumare. We give all praise to his benevolent forces of wisdom and life, the Orishas, the Aroma, our Egun, our Egbe, and all those that have been set forth to guide us, keep us, watch over us, protect us. There is more not seen than there is seen. So we must understand that God's power and grace within our life. We must understand the various energies of support that He has put forward, for us to be able to elevate in this marketplace, for us to be able to be protected, for us to be able to be guided, and we must stand in a place of gratitude, because in times when we don't even know, they're leading us away from danger into era and blessing, and we have to have a faith and an understanding that even surpass our carnal understanding, that this is always at hand. There's some, wait, hold on, I talk to plenty people inside. People inside, is that going to bring everything to a close? All the people inside. Whoever sharing food, leave them, but bring the people inside.
Yeah. Not done just yet.
Their energy is constantly at work around us. Their energy is constantly at work around us, and sometimes we do not understand. I'm asking for everyone to stand up. Not I mean physically stand up. Is everyone inside that is not hearing inside it? As I was saying, the energy is constantly at work. And sometimes we do not even understand it because our mind is so far on things that we feel sometimes is the right thing for us. So we can't necessarily see the blessings and the things that they're doing in our life. You know, everything, as I said earlier, everything for the majority of people, is centered around money. And sometimes when we feel we don't have money, then all of a sudden we feel God's not working for us, or the Spirit is not working for us. You understand? What about if they're protecting you at this point in time from death or from sickness? You see, this is why we have to stand in a place where we stay in a place of gratitude. Because sometimes what we feel is for us is not for us. Or at least it's not for us in that moment and in that time.
Flesh.
It doesn't make sense for us to say that we are spiritual people. And we seem so limited in thought and understanding. We talk about, you know, God is so great. God is so all-powerful, all-seeing, all-knowing. But yet still, we come to a limited consideration of God. Just most of the time because we don't have money. Or at least we don't have money at our disposal. Well, I can watch everybody inside here because we all gonna stay in the same place. If I had a mirror, I'll watch myself. You understand what I'm saying? But because we don't have money at our disposal the way that we feel that we should have money at our disposal, believers understand the working of God and understand how great He is. And understand that sometimes money is not the situation for us at the point in time. Because we doesn't be able to see around the corner. We doesn't be able to see the things that's lying ahead. We won't be able to see and understand what is the next level. Even the Bible say we see through a glass, but darkly. We don't see the full picture. And the purpose of being connected to this and something of this nature is so that those who could see a better picture would be able to lead us. This is why I always keep saying, practice blind obedience, because you're blind anyway. You're blind anyway. blind obedience. Because you're really not seeing. Don't get caught up with the illusion that you have sight. You don't have sight. So it's very important to understand. It's very important to stand in a place of gratitude. And this is why I try. This is why I try my best to be the person who I am. This is what has led me to this. I've practiced blind obedience. I've seen lives saved. I've seen lives saved because of obedience, doing things that I never knew of, or whatever, getting guidance to do certain things. I've watched it. I've watched Spirit tell me to do things, and people tell me don't do it. And when you see that happen, it's bacchanal. Then it's people running like totaling your car. Then it's your father getting in an accident in where he lived in Georgia in a car accident. He almost lost his life. Then is the job going and sell until I decide to turn around and do the offering, and 9 days after that, everything started to turn around. I watch it. I watch my wife be good, 1 month pregnant, and by the time she go back to the next appointment, everything changed. And the Spirit just leave a message. Listen, your feast is at the end of the month. Start offering from the beginning of the month. And 7 days after the first offering, Adia is born, 1 pound and 14 ounces, with no complications at all until she's ready to come out of the hospital. I watch it. People is playing games with God. People is playing games with the Spirit. And you all need to stop playing games. This is not a game. And nothing here is set up because I was playing games.
Definitely not.
Understand it. And if you're a part of it, be a part of it. There's a lot of things that we feel in our head and in our spirit. Everything is not to follow them. I used to stand up on train platform and say, what would happen if I push this person in front of the train? I'm serious. No, I'm serious. It's not everything that pops into your brains is to follow. It's not everything that pops into your head is to follow. You understand what I'm saying? We got to understand these things. And if we say that we're spiritual, then understand what it means to be spiritual. Spirit is not something that you just see. Spirit moves with the wind. You understand? That's how Spirit moves. So stop trying to see Spirit. Stop trying to see Spirit. Start listening and following guidance, following directions. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing that we do here that shifts the position of any spirit.
Not at all.
There's nothing that we give here that shifts anything about God or anything about any of His divinity. Not one thing. So if God and His Spirit says, you do that, better believe that whatever is done is for your benefit. It's not for anybody else's, and it's not for theirs. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. And also understand that sometimes when you choose to be disobedient, other people suffer.
Correct.
Other people suffer.
Correct.
When I tell that story about my job and that particular offering in question, people would turn around and say, well, oh, you know that had anything to do, or how you know your offering had anything to do? General Electric is a big company.
Biggest.
Hundreds and thousands of employees.
Yeah.
How do you know your offering will make you be so confident that that's the situation? Well, 9 days after I did the offering, they didn't sell it again. That was 6 months after. I was supposed to do the offering in June. They put it up to sell in June, And 9 days after I did the offering in December, they take it off the table. That's how I'm so confident.
Gotta be.
So, me, little me, most of those people don't even know me. But something that I was supposed to do could turn around and upset the life of many other people.
Most definitely.
Understand that your disobedience can cause other people problems too. Understand that? So, for everyone, let's not make this a plaything. Let's make it a serious thing. Because it's a serious thing for your own life, not for anybody else's. Ashe?
Ashe.
Today we thank the Lord for this our spiritual food because of His blood that the man to his soul, the bread of life sent down from Him. Ashe. Amen. Ashe.
Ashe. Ashe.
Thank everyone for coming out. Please eat, drink, and be merry. Take food if you're going. Don't leave the food and don't leave the drink. It's a